Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Folklore Scrolls. I'm John.
And the other guy.
Yeah, this is Goose.
Yeah.
You forgot your name already? I think there's a SCP already attacking them. And speaking of SCPs, we got one right here. Number 106.
Hopping right into it. This boy says Keter class. It's pretty dangerous. Pretty terrifying looking fellow.
So it says, no physical interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time. All physical interaction must be approved by no less than 2/3 vote from a 05 command.
It's pretty high up.
And yeah, it's above 4.
That's right.
Any such interaction must be undertaken by AR2 maximum security sites after a general non-essential staff evacuation. All staff, research, security, D-class, etc. are to remain at least 60 meters away from the containment cell at all times, except in the event of a breach attempt. SCP-106 is to be contained in a sealed container comprised of lead-lined steel. The container must be sealed with 40 layers of identical material, each layer separated by no less than 36 centimeters of empty space. Oh my goodness. Support struts between layers are to be randomly placed. Container is to remain suspended no less than 60 centimeters from any surface by EOIDD electromagnetic supports.
Electromagnetic supports. It's a very crazy cage you got there.
Secondary containment area is to be comprised of 16 spherical cells.
Oh, we're not even done yet.
Each filled with various fluids and randomly assembly of surfaces and supports. Secondary containment is to be lifted with light systems capable of flooding the entire assembly in no less than 80,000 lumens of light instantly with no direct human involvement. Both containment areas are under 24-hour surveillance. Any corrosion observed on any containment cell surface, staff members, or other site locations within 200 meters of SCP-106 are to be reported to site security immediately. Any objects or personnel lost to SCP-106 are to be deemed missing KIA. No recovery attempts are to be made under any circumstances. Note, continued research and observation have shown that when faced with highly complex random assemblies of structures, SCP-106 can be confused, showing a marked delay on entry and exit from said structure. SCP-106 has also shown aversion to direct sudden light. This is not manifested in any other form of physical damage, but a rapid exit to the pocket dimension generated on solid surfaces. These observations, along with those lead aversion and liquid confusion, have reduced the general escape incidence by 43%. The primary cells are also effective in recovery incidents requiring recall protocol. This guy seems like he's a pretty nice guy. I mean, they're doing all this work for him.
It's just a friendly fellow. Nothing really.
Give him a pretty nice house. I mean, who wouldn't want that kind of house? I'd like it.
80,000 lumens for free? Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, that's more than 70.
The description. SCP-106 appears to be an elderly humanoid, so like an old man, with the general appearance of advanced decomposition, so a dead old man.
Right.
This appearance may vary, but the rotting quality observed in all forms. SCP-106...
I think we can just call him Old Man.
Oldman is not... Mr. Oldman is not exceptionally agile and will remain motionless for days at a time, waiting for prey. SCP-106 is also capable of scaling any vertical surface and can remain suspended upside down indefinitely. So, Bat Oldman.
He's Batman.
Yeah, Bat Oldman.
Yeah, old Batman.
Old, rotting, dead Batman.
That's right.
My favorite superhero. When attacking, SCP-106 will attempt to incapacitate prey by damaging major organs, muscle groups, and tendons. Then pull disabled prey into its pocket dimension. SCP-106 appears to prefer human prey items in the 10-25 years age bracket. Wow.
Okay, so he goes after the youngins.
Cradle snatcher. He's already like an old man, so think about that age difference. Cradle snatcher.
I think the younglings quote from the Star Wars movie applies to
younglings? Him. He's killed the younglings.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact quote, but...
So, the old man causes a corrosion effect in all solid matter, it touches, engaging a physical breakdown in materials several seconds after contact. This is observed as rusting, rotting, and cracking of materials and the creation of black, musk-like substance.
Oh, it's mucus.
Oh, right. Yeah, mucus-like substance.
Black mucus.
Similar to the material coating the old man.
Oh, gross.
This effect is particularly detrimental to living tissues and is assumed to be pre-digested action. Corrosion continues for 6 hours after contact, after which the effects appears to burn out. SCP-106 is capable of passing through solid matter, leaving behind a large patch of its corrosive mucus. SCP-106 is able to vanish inside solid matter, entering what is assumed to be a form of pocket dimension. SCP-106 is then able to exit this dimension from any point connected to the initial entry point. Examples: entering the inner wall of a room and exiting the outer wall, entering a wall and exiting from the ceiling. It is unknown if this is the point of origin for SCP-106, or if a simple layer created by 106. Limited observation of this pocket dimension has shown it to be comprised mostly of halls and rooms, with data expunged. Entry: this activity can continue for days, with subjected individuals being released for express purposes of hunting and recap data expunged.
So it's like
so he just likes to play hide and seek and tag.
Yeah.
Except it's like you probably won't be alive afterwards.
So hunting, recapture, and data expunge. Data expunge is probably like celebrate, right? Like a party.
He does the dance from Fortnite.
Wow. He for an old man, he's really up to date with what the kids like these days.
He is. I mean, that's why he likes them young, right? 10 to 25.
Exactly. That's 10-year-old. Yeah, that's about the range of people playing Fortnite. Sure. Let's see. SCP review notes. Due to the exceedingly difficult to contain nature of 106, he is to be reviewed every 3 months or during a post-breach incident. Physical restraints are impossible, and direct physical damage appears to have no effect on SCP-106. Current SCP, as of blankety blank blank, it's a date they expunged, revolves around basic observation and immediate response. Previous, more proactive special containment procedures have been recalled to the events of breaches, date here and date here. And now blank. Notes on behavior. SCP-106 appears to go through long periods of dormancy, in which it will remain completely motionless for up to 3 months. The cause for this is unknown. However, it has been shown that this appears to be used as a lulling tactic. SCP-106 will emerge from this state very agitated and will attack and abduct staff and cause gross damage to its containment cell and the site at large. Recall protocol. Data expunged. SCP-106 appears to hunt and attack based on desire, not hunger. He will attack and collect multiple prey items during a hunting behavior event, keeping many alive in the pocket dimension for extended periods of time. Yeah, it keeps them alive. That's nice of him.
How do they know? How do they know they're alive?
Well, let's see. SCP-106 has no determinable limit and appears to collect a random number of prey items during an event. The inner dimension accessed by SCP-106 appears to be only accessible by 106. Recording and transmission devices have been shown to still operate inside this dimension, though recordings and transmissions are very degraded. It appears that 106 will play with captured prey, and appears to have full control of time, space, and perception inside this dimension. SCP-106 appears dead expunged.
In the event of a breach event by 106, a human within the age of 10 to 25 years of age bracket will be prepped for recall, with the compromised containment cell being replaced and restored for use. When the cell is ready, the lower subject will be injured, preferably via the breakage of a long bone, such as a femur, or the severing of a major tendon, such as the Achilles tendon. Lower subject will be placed in the prepped cell, and the sound emitted by said subject will be transmitted over the site public address system. 106 typically begin to gravitate toward the lure subject within 10 to 15 minutes of after hearing the subject. Should 106 not respond to initial broadcast, additional physical trauma is to be administered to lure the subject at 20-minute intervals until 106 responds. Multiple lure subjects can be used in case of major breach events. 106 will typically enter a dormant state after finishing with a lure subject. In addition, subjects may data expunge. Wow, that is pretty crazy. Agent data expunged after release by SCP-106. Subject has been missing for 2 hours. Subject remained alive for 1 hour after release.
Yep, and it looks like the mummy.
Yep.
From the movie The Mummy.
He does. He looks like one of those pharaohs. That's pretty crazy there, Goose. I gotta tell you.
Pretty dark.
So, out of all of the SCPs that we've seen, this guy seems to be pretty crazy. You know what? There's a picture on this site. He looks kind of like Freddy Krueger.
Except bald, no hat.
Well, I mean, Freddy Krueger was
covered
bald.
in dark
mucus. he just wore a hat. No, I think he had a little bit of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like the Vin Diesel of Freddy Krueger's in.
Yeah, but less buff. Pretty scrawny old man. Tall, scrawny.
I wonder who took this picture.
He took a picture just before he got him.
Oh,
there he is. Just gotta take a picture real quick.
Yeah. Just gonna take a selfie.
Nice, I got it. Where was...
Oh, no.